Now, your accurate first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Ed Russo.
A lot of people probably have the grills fired up right now since we're getting a break in the rain.
Yeah, and the wind's starting to back off too, and that's going to be a continuing trend this evening. So very good news there. Rain does return tomorrow, and I got to tell you, if tomorrow's weather were today's, we'd be looking at a different picture as far as people having the cookout. So we did luck out in that regard. There's our buoy cam, still seeing the back and forth motion, waves still 2 to 4 feet. If you've been to the lake today, you know it's been one of those rough spring days as we've had some pretty windy conditions out on the lake, but again subsiding, and so will the waves eventually. Water temperature, though, still pretty cold in the mid-50s. Temperatures right now, 81 in South Bend, 81 in Plymouth, 77 in Michigan City, 74 in Benton Harbor. So all around, we're looking pretty warm, and temperatures like last night are going to be slow to fall. We only dropped down to 70 degrees for the overnight temperature, so even with having the windows open, trying to get that cross ventilation through, it still didn't feel that good, so you had to turn on the AC. But we've definitely had a lot of the wind today. It's been a pretty warm wind, 15 to 25 mile per hour sustained winds. Now we're starting to see most of the gusts in most spots dropping below 30 miles per hour. So that's going to be a continuing trend this evening. Let's check out what's going on over the next 24, though. Winds diminish this evening, and as we head through tomorrow, widespread showers and thunderstorms expected mainly tomorrow afternoon into the evening. Biggest threat is just going to be some of the heavy rain that they produce. Severe weather threat is low. Remaining unsettled, though, right on through Saturday, and then the second half of the weekend into the early part of next week. We're tracking drier weather, but it's also going to be a little cooler, but we're not looking for those big-time cool downs back into the 50s. It's still going to be remaining in the 70s. So there's the back edge to the cloud cover just to the west. We're still seeing some high, thin clouds moving through, but the sun's still able to shine through a little bit. This is what we're watching for tomorrow, though. It's pretty intense as far as the disturbance goes that's over the southern plains. It's going to weaken, fall apart a little bit as it lifts to the northeast, but this is the main energy source that's going to provide us the rain tomorrow. But the severe weather threat is going to be much more significant over the southern plains. And yeah, there's a lot of tornado watches and warnings, and certainly severe thunderstorm watches for Kansas all the way south through Oklahoma and portions of Texas. But again, by that time that disturbance gets here, we're just looking at, for the most part, garden variety storms, not much in the way of severe weather. It'll be widespread tomorrow, less widespread on Wednesday. It looks like it's just going to be for the first half of your Wednesday, and then Wednesday afternoon and evening looking dry. So overnight, not much going on, but watch what happens as we get closer to rush hour. We're tracking a few showers and thunderstorms popping up. There they are. And then we start to clear things out overnight. We might see that flare up again on Wednesday. We have a 30% chance for rain in the forecast. But as we head through the rest of the evening, things looking pretty good. Dry for the most part, 64 for tonight. Winds continue to back off, and then tomorrow, middle to upper 70s for highs. Good chance for showers and storms, and we keep the chance for rain in there right on through Saturday. Then we cool down Sunday and Monday into the low to mid 70s, and looks dry too.
That looks good.
Yeah, not bad. That's, you know, that's a very summer-looking forecast.
Yeah, cooling down to 74 is no big deal.
As opposed to
what were we cooling down to not long ago? Yes.
Yeah, we had frost, you know, the other morning. I hope to never use that word again. It's for the next 5 months.
I hope you don't either.